In the last session, the three groups had conjoined together, had entered the half-destroyed lighthouse of the Bloomfast Coastal Relief Force. You were kind of not really scattered, but almost like daisy-chained across the second floor up to the third floor, the last open area, where you had heard voices and were called to reveal yourselves by the thieves you had been chasing. I say you as a collective, about four of you went to the top floor, out into the rain, on the top of the lighthouse, where you saw someone taking a picture of a piece of paper before stowing it away, a line of people with slug throwers aimed, including the private investigator, Norman, as well as a few other faces of which you had never seen, and a man who introduced himself as Vincent Rowing, who is the person many of you all have been looking for different reasons. Tarch got online. He spoke plainly with you all, saying, no one told me you guys would be showing up eventually. I didn't think you'd be here this soon, but I knew you'd eventually make it at this point in time. However, I think it'd be best if you didn't stop me, because you've come this far. Clearly you're inquisitive. If you'd like to learn more, you should follow me, because, and he went to explain some things that only a few people passed sanity checks to hear, where he explained stuff and things that I believe only Alexandra and it was someone from group one. Wasn't it Chris who heard it? I believe it was Chris who heard it. I believe it was only Alexandra and Lucian heard it. I think everyone else failed. Yeah, only Alexandra and Lucian heard what he said afterwards. Because to you all, the wind picked up as he was speaking and muffled his words. But the two of them heard him go in further in detail as to why he's been on this goose chase, or on this hunt for artifacts, and why he's been on the run and committing all these crimes, and etc., etc. He and his team then dove off the back of the lighthouse to a waiting boat that was in the water. They boarded the boat, which looked to be also custom-made, with a updated radio transmitter, where they then sped down the coast south out of Bloomfast, and said, if you would like to wait, he said you won't stop me, but if you'd like to know more, you must chase. I believe Lucian found found one of the pictures that was taken from inside the vault that they had been, or inside the safe they'd opened up. There's a picture of a piece of a map belonging to what Nasir revealed to be a really old map of Eremos, specifically the Sinking Dunes region, with a circle on a certain region. The piece of paper was kind of passed around to a few people before I believe it ended up back in Nasir's hands. You all began to bed down in the lighthouse for the evening, as you all were exhausted and drenched from the rain and cold and tired. Lucian, however, trucked on out of the lighthouse and crossed town overnight before passing out in his car at the exterior. You all caught up, and from there the groups began to discuss what to do next. And by discuss, I mean Lucian got back in his car. You all heard a radio broadcast talking about the unveiling of a new vehicle called the Sky Cart that was set to be unveiled in a few days, or I guess a few weeks, rather. As such, Group 1 went back to Visix to try and get some more leads on this Sky Cart and potentially other information and gear for the next leg of their tracking of Vincent, while Groups 2 and 3 went to get a boat. Alexei says he has a boat, and that if you guys wanted to follow him down the coast, the boat just got fixed. You can take the boat out into the Typhoon Sea, see where they went, and follow them. And no one declined the offer. And so the entire party went with Alexei to his home. Very nice, though. You all had a lovely dinner. Met his dad, met his brother. Very cozy little town that had like one everything store that you could go to.
The soup store. Hello? Did Gabe die?
Sorry for the delay. You guys spent the rest of the day prepping the boat, getting equipment and food and supplies on board before the next morning. I believe Alexandra, Alexi, Marlon, who's also of fishing heritage, and Alexi's brother, whose name I have written in my notes. Just gotta find it real fast. Dmitry Voyevich Jr. was the name he got. The four of them spent the morning getting the boat ready to go. We jumped back over to Group 1, who was kind of just shooting the shit, talking. They got more information on the Sky Cart and how you had to get directions to its unveiling from the Interlock Governance Building, which is basically like town hall for business.
Oh my god.
Hey, Tarek? What? What?
What's happening?
What?
Tarek just got sucked into a wind turbine.
Okay, I'm sorry. We regain my composure. Okay. Afterwards, Group 1 went back to Lucian's place to sleep for the evening. You all got your pets back from the I guess, pet sitter.
I trained my bird to peck out eyes, right?
You were trying to. You were trying to. I remember that. You were trying to. I do recall that. Oh, okay. Tarek's fixing his mic. You were training your bird to peck out eyes, but you didn't have a lot of time. I think you had about a week, so you're going to try and get some training done for about a week. We left off just as Groups 2 and 3 pushed off from the port, and we're about to begin sailing. So, before we get to Group 1, because we ended with Group 1 last time, we will go to Group 2 in their excursion. Let's play this one. And this one. So, seeing as you are now here, Shar, I will paste. It's in notes with the monologue. I think it's on it. I'm gonna paste the full radio broadcast you got about the Sky Cart in the notes chat. Just the general notes chat for all of you guys.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. The only information you got is that while the unveiling is for public access, if you wish to actually ride in the Sky Cart when it flies anywhere, that is invite only.
Okay. Got it.
And I forgot that you still had put on the map real fast, because she is not going to be on the boat. She's going to head back to the city. You still had Anna with you. She's going to look to you guys. You get the boat first to, I guess, to Cosmina and to Alexandra, and she's going to say, I don't feel very comfortable getting on boats. I'm not much of a sea person, so I'll just take the cart back to Vistix and I'll meet you all there, I suppose.
Okay, that worked. I'm gonna call Chris real quick.
Oh, okay. Alexander, I recommend, Cosmin, I recommend you maybe look into the Sky Cart, seeing as you're the rich, famous person and all.
I can definitely do that.
Alright, well, good luck.
Maybe when we get back to Vistix.
Yeah, good luck. Don't die. And take this. She's gonna give you, like, a few extra rope clips she had from her bag, just in case. It's like 2 extra rope clamps.
Okay.
And she's gonna stroll off because she's not getting on any boats. She didn't sign up for boat parts. She signed up for walking. She will take your cart back to Visix, Kazmini, because you are sailing at this point presumably down the coast.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is fine.
We pick up now with you all entering the waters. Let me put my rules for this real fast. Your brother, for the sake of this, Alexi, is just going to give you advantage on any checks you make.
Okay.
Beyond that, though, unless I need to make a check, unless I need to make a save or have him make a check individually, he's not going to do much else other than assist you in your rolls.
Sounds good to me.
That being said, it is a down the coast about, I think it's a 7-day trip down the coastline. It was 176 hours total. If you're going from going from here down to Port Storm, it will be a 7-day oceanic, or I guess bay voyage, the Typhoon Sea.
What a beautiful trip.
Which will put you, I believe, because I mean this is going by the count, this will only put you 2 days behind the group that's in Visix.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got that Visix early because they were just driving, so they finished the 5-day trip as you were beginning your 7-day trip.
I'm gonna put out my fishing lines while we're on the the kind of the easier part of the ocean. And just because we're gonna be going just in case anything grabs.
How deep out into the water are you going?
We're staying pretty close to the shallows, like into the easier parts.
Okay, so towards basically the lighter parts of the water, then I guess.
It'd be the quickest way anyway. So, and I don't feel like going all the way out into the typhoon. That's a bad plan.
In that case, we'll give you no penalties at all. If you went further out into the water, there'd be near the penalty. But if you're staying close to the sea, there'll be a few normal checks for you.
Hell yeah.
That being said, I'm gonna change up my rules for this because the rules I have for the ocean were for per hour of sailing, but since you're gonna be on there for a few days, I'm gonna do it by per day of sailing instead, to see how bad things are gonna be out in these waters. So for the first day of travel, let's first roll see if we catch any fish. How big? Let's see. Okay. The first day out by the shallow still, I'll say you get some like basically equivalent of like an Alaskan salmon, big fish. Just upon leaving, like not like your home, but about getting closer to Bloomfast, where because of course you and your little community fish around this area, not fairly frequently, but on occasion. Fish are known to be a bit more aware of that area. The larger ones stay a bit further out of the ocean. So you do catch, I'd say, about just in the first day. What is your wisdom modifier?
Let me see. It is. Hold up. Character sheet. My wisdom modifier is +3.
Catch about 6, I'd say large size, like salmon type fish.
Perfect.
In the first days, as you're leaving the shallows.
Extra food.
And I need you to roll me a D100, please.
I got you, big homie.
And I need everyone else to roll me a I guess.
At advantage for the D100?
Yes, at advantage. I need everyone else to roll me a Constitution check, please, and see if you get.
Everyone else, including me.
Yes. See, oh, not you. No, you're good. You're on the boat. Everyone's roll me a con check to see if you get seasick. Even if you've been on boats before, these waters, unless you're frequently on them, are awful. 56. Okay, cool. The first day of travel, fairly smooth. You managed to keep most of the water out of the boat. The check you've made to see how much water your boat takes on in the first day of travel. So you're good. The threshold for right now is not super. It's not a low one, so you'd be fine as long as you go pretty moderately well.
Hell yeah.
7. You are in the boat related. Yes, indeed. Oh no, you're not. No, sorry, not Dylan. Sorry. No, you're not. You're with Drew in Lucian's place. 3 of you together. Alexander's good. Kazumina's not good. Yuri's not good. Christian, can you DM Jay every once in a while and see where he is? Because he was online earlier. We were playing Marvel Rivals. I don't know where that also don't be. Marlon is good. I got a roll from Nasir. Seasickness. Check. Good. Okay, so only Kazmina and Yuri, you guys have the... While you are on the boat for the duration of this trip, you have the staggered condition, which basically just means you don't have any physical checks currently, and your speed is halved. As you are seasick, you're very, very nauseous. All the swaying and the rocking from the waves and the boat, the creaking, it is not doing you any good. And then you see each other, who both of you look visibly sick, and seeing someone else that looks sick makes you feel even sicker. She's like, man, it's not just me, huh?
This works for Christian. Christian can really get into character now.
I'm going to vomit.
Actually throws up in real life.
No.
Explodes. Okay, so just for any future checks, you guys will be at disadvantage for that. Jay is, ironically enough, also actually sick. Jay just gave me back, it's like he was getting sick, so he just got laid out. First day goes by. Let me get this right. Here. That was the first day. Be on the boat for how long?
What you just added in the notes, that's the,
That
that
was
was
radio problem.
radio. Well, thinking.
Someone roll me. Anyone else roll me do 100, please. Anyone that would like to.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Oh. Oh boy.
Wait, do I count? I'm not on the ship.
Now
If
you're
I just
good.
mess
No, you don't count. Now you don't
No,
count.
no, if it's a bad roll, no, if it's a bad roll, it doesn't count.
Now you're good. Yeah, you didn't count you got the boat. Let's say. Give me a roll, Alexander. Roll me do 100, please. End of the first day. Let's see what this gets. Oh boy!
Hell yeah.
As the first night, I'll change the clock a bit. As the first evening begins to roll around, still leading on pretty strong. This is the end of the first day. No water since taking on the boat. Roll me. I'll say you're keeping. I'll say not keeping watch, but because you are steering the ship, Alexi, go and give me a roll to see what you can spot out in the water. Though it is fairly dark.
I have a lot of pluses for this shit, so this is literally my jam, so
I will be subtracting not much from it, of course. It will have a minus. It's a pretty hefty minus. It's dark out. It is a minus 13 because it is dark out.
it's fine. I still think I can.
Or you can use 2 of your will pool die to cancel out because there's a 2d10 penalty. Just use 2
I'm not even gonna worry about it.
All right. In that case, just roll me either wisdom or intelligence, your choice.
Remember, my skilled navigator, I always have a plus 10 for this shit, so... yeah. So first we'll do... Which one did you say, wisdom or perception?
Yeah,
Is that what they
wisdom or intelligence, your choice. Wisdom or intelligence.
Okay. It's gonna be wisdom, because I'm not very smart. So we're gonna do this roll. I'm gonna doing it. I don't think I'll need to do it at advantage, but also with my. That's 101 already. Oh, so actually technically with the minus 13. So, but I'll add in my other D10 as well. That comes with my feet. We're already over 100, and that wasn't even at advantage.
Yeah. There's something very large in the water. Something very, very large in the water. It is currently circling about, I'm going to say 20 yards out, but it is circling about 20 yards out.
Can I call up my brother?
Yeah. He walks over and goes, what's he, is there something in the water?
Ready harpoons, just in case.
Okay, should I let the rest of them know?
No, no.
Walk over, quietly kind of sneak over, pick some harpoons off the ground. Hollander's arm, shuffle back over to you, put them all down the side of the boat.
We're going
You
to
watch.
stay on course for now.
You know, I did not think you'd roll that high. It's a very low chance of this happening. Fucking 92. Goddamn. Very large dorsal fin sinks under the water.
That's not a 92. That's a
Lizzie-
92.
Lizzie got 92.
Oh.
For 200. Yeah, a very large dorsal fin slips beneath the surface of the water.
Have I seen this before?
I mean, you've seen it before. It's not. It's a creature that is not uncommon, but they're usually a bit deeper out in the water.
So it being shallow is a little weird.
Oh, for sure. But you're also near Bloomfast, which, because the city was flooded and the coast was kind of destroyed from the flooding, has kind of become a deeper portion of water, even in the shallows. And of course, there's abundance of larger sea life now that there's no major fishing city here anymore. So a lot of the larger fish have begun to school back around here. I mean, you've seen similar depictions in, of course, books and photographs briefly. This is what has only been dubbed because it has never been caught, nor captured, nor killed. It's just been dubbed the Typhoon Sea Beast. There is no official scientific name for it other than that, because it has not been fully seen ever besides just the top of it, perhaps the mouth.
This is one of the things that my brother literally have a goal in life to eventually be able to go after.
Yeah, I had a thing where it said every day you're in the water, roll a D100 on a 90 plus, you encounter the creature, and Lindsay rolled a 92. I'm like, oh, I guess. Day one.
An encounter does not mean it's attacking.
It is not. It is currently quizzically circling the boat, unsure if you are a dying whale or debris.
Have they ever attacked boats, even by accident? Like,
Yes, if they believe you are a sea creature that is in distress or you are dying, they will attack. Very similar to most like sharks would. If it thinks you're like, because the type of scene, it's a lot of rocking. If a boat's like capsized or like partially sinking, it'll appear as if it's some sort of large creature to it that is possibly prey.
like accidental shark attacks.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Currently, though, your boat is taking on no water, so you look like a boat at the current moment, which is probably why it's just circling for now. However, as it has gone under the water, just unsure if it'll do anything further at this current moment.
Keep ready. You know that is, don't you, brother?
I do not see it exactly, but if it's this many harpoons, I can only assume.
That's the beast.
We've got people on board that are not ready to fight a beast of this size, I don't think. But
We're
if
not
it comes
going
this
to
way, I'm ready.
Just keep steady. We are a boat. We know we're a boat. We're not taking any water. We have no damages. Right now, I think we're okay. But it will likely keep following us. People will wake up.
I will pull in the nets and I will pull in the... If you need to pull like the nets and a bit of a rope into the water, just to lower your profile a bit more.
No. Just don't wake up. We'll tell people in the morning. Once everyone wakes up. We don't need to worry them now. Let them sleep.
It rolled an intelligence check.
I'm gonna grab my food from out my door.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. In that case, I will say the rest of you kind of relaxing or napping sickly towards the back of the boat under the little canopy that's been set up there. You don't, of course, hear much of the conversations happening because you're either asleep or too sick to pay attention. Boat's already very rocky and wavy enough, but you swear, and this is mainly for Yuri, Casimir, Alexander, you swear you feel like a large thump on the bottom of the boat, like a hard thump on the bottom of the boat for a brief second. And then you hear something like flipping and kind of dipping under the water again.
then. You got a picture of the sea beast.
I guess not. Yuri, Alexandra.
Am I at the top of the boat?
Yeah, I mean it's not a huge boat. It's a medium-sized boat. You guys are kind of in the back, under the canopy, kind of out of the rain. Something large. I mean, you also feel at this point as well, like you know, the front of the boat. Something large thuds against the back of the boat, like you know, a heavy like on the back of the boat, and then you hear like a faint kind of splashing, flipping sound towards the back as well.
Can I like slowly make my way towards the back of the boat
Sure.
to like look over the side?
Absolutely. What about you?
I'll follow. Can I help with the looking?
Of course, Kathleen, roll me a wisdom check.
When they see me with fucking
Okay.
harpoons and shit out, like at the ready, like
You all would do that. As you guys are going to kind of stir from the heavy thud, you do see Alexei and his brother both have harpoons at the ready and are
kind of worried
water.
looks at our face.
Okay. Wisdom, right?
Yes.
That's 100.
Damn! Alright, well, you see, for like a brief moment, I think, it's very dark, these are a large mass is kind of like 10 yards out from the boat, going away, and kind of circles like half circles around, kind of goes sideline with the boat. You see like the side of an eye or a face looking towards the boat, and then it dips in the water again.
What is that?
The Typhoon Sea Beast. Remember how I mentioned the other day that there are things in the water you don't want to know about?
I guess
This is one.
I can give the information on it because you've been hunting it. If the circus whales, which are the most common ones, they got a whole island, like the circus whales, flips and shit. If the circus whales grow between 35 to 50 feet long, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but the Typhoon Sea Beast has been observed to be about 45 to 65 feet long. In that
It's
range.
actual Mobsaurus.
Yeah, I made it a bit larger than I believe it was a sperm whale, a bit larger than a sperm whale. And I made the circus whale a bit larger than a humpback whale. Maybe vice versa. Yeah, maybe vice versa. But yeah, it's a very very large creature. But since it has tested the boat, and it knows it is a boat and not a fish, you do see the dorsal fin kind of reappear for a second, Alexei. And then it visibly, like, you see the flippers, it visibly flips over, whoosh, and then dives down.
I'm gonna stay on guard, but a bit more relaxed.
Okay. And the evening of sailing comes to a close. Does not seem to pester your boat for the rest of the night. It did roll low, though. I had it roll until it would go towards your boat. It did roll pretty low, so it did come to test the boat to see what it was.
It's like, oh,
It's for me? It's just not food. And it left. With that being said, as it does, of course,
it's a creature.
depart the area, I do require a D100 check from you, Mason, at advantage to see if you take on any water today. Of course you are doing pretty fine. The boat does, of course, take a bit of wear and tear out here in the waters for sure. Oh,
That can't be right.
that's a 3 and a 6.
God damn.
You take on a bit of water, not enough to panic about, but you know that it will make not taking on more water as the day goes on a bit tougher. So
Is it from the rain?
it's from the rain and from the waves. These waves are huge. It's from a bit of both.
Big storm today.
Absolutely, because you are drawing close to the balloon pass, which itself is almost like, I heard the exact word they use for those kind of areas. They kind of just draw in a bunch of water with like rougher currents. So you are is it rip current? Is that what it's called?
Riptide.
Riptide. I think, yeah, riptide. Where it's like all the water is being pulled in and then kind of pushed back out in like an outward ellipse. So it is a bit rough around here. Not enough water to cause serious damage because you have a large crew of people on board right now that'll make it a lot easier to take care of. But if it got any worse, you could definitely see. I mean, it's a boat. It has a chance of going underneath at any point in time.
Yeah,
Luckily,
rip current, small scale, riptide, large scale.
Ah. It'd probably be a riptide then, if that's the case. But yeah, second day as well goes by without much difficulty. The clock right here at 7 a.m. goes without much difficulty. You do begin to sail past Balloon Fast. You do see the massive city off in the distance, a few dozen to 100 miles in the distance. The glittering of the glass dome, the buildings, and the towering structures, the faint remnants of boats and the harbor off in the distance. You were just there, not even like, 4 days ago. And seeing from this far away from the water side, you can see these massive waves. Tower maybe like, at this point, as it comes to the city, they of course shrink in size, but even getting close to the maybe like 20 to 30 foot tall waves still hitting the city walls or the city dome that's around it and the buildings. But you do manage to sail past as the water the current kind of pulls you in a bit. I do need you to roll me one, I'll say, dexterity or wisdom check, Alexi, to see if you get pulled into this riptide towards Balloon Fast, which would inevitably kind of throw off your path and might draw you into some of the rocky bits towards the coastline.
This would be an advantage.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I'll roll 2 of them. Dexterity or wisdom? Okay.
Yes, please. And I will say, whoever else would like to in the boat, I'll say.
I'll roll again, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be good.
Yeah, Alexandra.
Yeah.
Or Cosmina, Yuri, roll me a wisdom check, please. At advantage because you're getting help because you're trying to keep an eye out on just the general surroundings. Even though you are sick, it is still good to keep an eye on things. 61. No sign of any other boats so far. If Vincent's crew was, I guess, slow and not too far ahead, you might have seen him possibly. But just keeping a general eye out, even though you are sick, you don't spot anything. With that, Alex, you are fine. You managed to almost use the rip tide to your advantage. It was like pulling you towards the coast, and you can almost like slingshot yourself back out into the water. So I would say it does cut I would say about a day's travel off your trip, just using that rip current to like almost like slingshot you around or up and through the Balloon Fast Harbor or Balloon Fast Bay.
I would say we now know that Vincent's probably within 2 days of us, 2 days travel. So
yes, because you guys got to your city in about 20 hours, or your town in about 20 hours, and left that next morning. So at most, it's only about a day or 2 days, you guys will gather. As you are drawing closer to Port Storm, you do begin to see a lighthouse, very far in the distance. There is a lighthouse. Actually, how far away is this lighthouse? I believe it's right about here, I want to say.
is Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson there?
Possibly. There's a lighthouse there that is kind of shining. The light kind of spins around, of course, as they do, guiding you towards closer to Port Storm. Only about about 3 days out still, drawing in closer. So I need another percentile check at advantage, please.
Got you.
Because of course, as you draw closer, you do begin to see, not numerous, but like a boat close to shoreline doing some fishing, or like a rescue recovery boat. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You begin to see like a pair of fishing boats and a rescue and recovery boat kind of going with them as they kind of are just around the Port Storm area. So you're getting closer to. You're getting closer to what. This is like where all the veteran captain would be if you were to, be a fisherman or a sailor. Whether they be for the government or just private, Port Storm, you find a lot of the experienced captains and a lot of private vehicles.
Gotcha.
And while the balloon-fast coastal relief force does not exist really anymore, there is, of course, still a coastal relief force that kind of is, I guess, the descendant of the previous one that hangs around the port storm area for emergencies. You do these things when there are vessels kind of out in the waters near you as you get closer to. And I will say, just for the sake of this, because you are now in an area where even if you take on water, there are boats that can assist you and require one more check. This last leg of the journey, as you get to pull towards Port Storm, you do see another small lighthouse at the port itself and a number of piers and docks that have boats there. Looks to be a small like workshop for boats where you can kind of bring it in for repairs from the water itself.
Last D100 check.
Yes, please. I need everyone to roll me a contract as well. I need everyone to roll me a contract, including you at this point. Even though you are a hardy, sailor.
Yeah.
5 days on typhoon season, I think anyone's sick at a certain point in time.
Yeah.
So
94.
You're good. Have your brother roll a con check. I'll do the roll. Oh.
Ugh. I ain't doing great.
I need a roll from you as well, Miss Seer.
Can I like go get some food? Like,
Yeah.
how long am I gotta just be AFK for?
I mean, we'll get back to you in a second here. We'll get some food, though. We'll get back to you guys in a second here once they get to the shoreline. We'll come back to you all in a moment. 51. Alexandra, Alexei, your brother, all of you begin to feel fucking awful.
5 days at sea sucks. It doesn't matter who you are.
I'll say Kazmina and you guys kind of got used to this sickness. It doesn't get any worse, but it's definitely not getting any better. And Nasir is also feeling like garbage. So basically, the entire boat. You all get to land. Oh wait, one more along. You all get to shore. Oh, Marlon's good. You all get to shore, and everyone except for Marlon feels like hot garbage. Like you, bit green in the face, feel nauseous, dizzy, footing is uneven, and as you begin to pull to shore, the staff at the docks begin to kind of run, or staff and people at the docks begin to kind of help you bring up your ship in. Someone kind of waves you towards one of the open piers you can, or open docks you can have, calling you in. This.
For what?
But you all arrive, kind of pulled into Port Storm. The guy walks over, big, raincoat on, that fucking Bonnie hat. Can I help you?
Just walking to Poland, rest, get a couple of water removed from the boat, and to get our sea legs back.
Absolutely. There's a small little rest station you can use over there. Bathrooms, buy food, there's tables, showers.
Any nausea medication?
Plenty.
Alright.
Where
Thank
are you all sailing from?
Village north of Bloomfest.
See him documenting it down. Oh, quite the voyage. What's that, 6 days?
About 5.5.
Not bad. This boat here, not bad at all. He's like, you seem like right now, like just your boat needs like how like appearance of your boat, color, all that stuff on there. Number of people that came on board. I'm guessing you're the captain of it.
Yeah, me and my brother.
All right. Well, if you need me, I'm the harbour master. Name's Daniel. Pleasure to meet you. Feel free to use the places at your leisure.
You can pencil us down as Alexei and Dmitry Voyevich.
If you need a phone as well to call anyone, it's inside the station too.
Alright. Do you have Telegram?
We do, yes.
Alright, small village, we don't have phone.
Oh, I got you. Understandable. Alright, we'll carry on. We get to walk back over somewhere else. This port has, at the current moment, about 5 other boats here. 2 look to be in a state of disuse, the process of being repaired. One is completely unusable, and the other 2 look to be serviceable, just kind of sitting here. And then, of course, there's your boat as well.
Yeah. Classic harbor shit.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a lot of empty, docks that are around here. piers that are unused, plus for larger boats that aren't there currently. Labeled like kind of lots for, coastal rescue forces to stop their boats in, but none of them are currently present. That being said, you all are on land. What would you all care to do at this rest stop?
Food. Grab some quick repairs, nausea medication, shower. Kind of the normal shit.
And the rest of you?
Medication and
Medication and maybe a bar.
Definitely a bar. I'll say the medication, unless you're getting a whole bottle. If you ask for like a couple of pills of medication, they'll give it to you for free. If you ask for a whole bottle, you have to pay for it. So I'm saying once you buy a whole bottle of it, you can just mark off that you are no longer staggered, no more nausea for you. First drink is on the house. Any other drinks, you gotta pay for.
Would I be able to acquire a bottle of the medication for my med pack?
Of course, you can. Mark off 3 cards for that, please.
I just want to get some nausea medication and honestly probably a shower.
By all means, yeah. There's hot water. It's hot water. They give you like a rag and there's soap and dry towels of different colors. Jalil explodes. By you, Nasir, what are you doing currently?
Same exact thing. Pills, peace and quiet, dry land.
You all shower, dry off, get some food and drink. Maybe if you would like, maybe like a private booth, like private. It's like a small door between you and the rest of the bar. That everyone has their own private booth. They want to have private stuff because a lot of crews of ships come around here. They don't want to have people eavesdropping on them. So there's like these small little private booth areas you can just sit into. They kind of guide you all to one of those.
Fisherman's secrets, that type of shit.
All the usual. I'm not trying to have your good fishing spot stolen by some randos. So. But they drop you off there, bring you out a plate of like warm halibut soup, potatoes in there, carrots, big old bottles of big old like flagons of water because water is very important. Stay hydrated. Before you guys even buy another drink, they require you to finish at least a full glass of water.
How much?
You all are in this private booth together, showered, dried. Your clothes are put in a dryer. They give you like temporary clothes to wear, like baggy sweatpants and like big old sweaters to wear in the meantime that you gotta put back. They have big old port storm markers on them for guests. They don't take them home with you. It's like a motel with some nice things, but not a lot of other nice things. Like it has hot water, rag, soap, and towel, and it gives you complimentary clothes when you need to dry off, and that's all they give you.
And you have to drink water.
And you have to drink water.
Huh.
But what y'all care to do? You are in this private booth with your food and your drink. Anything we should discuss? Water's.
I'll ask, my bad, Sailor Boy, Alexi.
Sailor Boy? Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn!
I remember the name, I just needed a second, okay?
Sailor Boy.
It's not an insult.
I'm a fisherman.
Okay, I'm sorry, fisherman. Yeah, Nazir will ask Alexi and be like, how strange would it be to, go back out and speak to the harbor master?
Not that
Like
strange.
Thing? Not strange.
I don't think
Even
so.
if it's sort of a, like, interrogation.
Harbor masters generally are used to answering questions, so as long as you don't
Okay.
make it super weird, I don't think that you find it.
Oh
that
no,
weird.
I'm not. I never make things weird. I'm I'm a lawyer. I speak most of the time. But we should be asking if he's seen the boats right? He saw ours and he wrote things down, so he should know if, you know.
You can ask what they might be tight-lipped. A lot of harbor masters tend to be superstition.
Mm. Well, I'm not one to judge culture, but you know, maybe if that doesn't work, can you steal his little book?
Nah.
Well, he'll stop the table and stand up. You all enjoy your food.
I will mention there are no raincoats nor umbrellas for you to use. You'll let back out of the rain.
God fucking damn it.
They don't do all that. That's too much. It's a lot of work for you to do.
That's why I have my own raincoat.
If you want, you can try and wait for someone that's like coming in with an umbrella to borrow theirs. But other than that, there's no raincoats or umbrellas.
That's a lot of work. No, he's a man on a mission. Nazir will stand up and just walk out the door, and then immediately when it's cold and wet, like he regrets it, but he's like, I've got to keep going. They're looking at me.
You see the harbor master over by the little repair shop. They're currently towing in a boat. It's like, bring it in this way. Keep bringing it in. Bring it. Almost there and stop. Okay, hoist it up. Clamp it down. You're good. Left side. Lift more.
He'll raise an arm. Go. Sir, I have a few questions for you.
Oh yeah, of course. You all lads got it. Good luck. And he's gonna walk over to you.
Perfect. We are here pursuing, friends of ours, or we have people that should have been here maybe 2 days before us. Is there a way you could let us know?
Oh, you've got sailing buddies out there with you, yeah?
Yes. Something like that.
And when would they have been here? Today?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. What's the boat look like?
What does their boat look like?
I'll pull up and put it in the chat real fast. I got you. One second here. I'm trying to copy in there without putting in the whole thing.
You can put in the whole thing. Spoilers. No? I don't just get the plot?
No. I can't delete this part. Actually, go ahead and roll me intelligence, please, real fast.
Okay, that's fine. Intelligence is good. I have intelligence. I'm good at intelligence. I'm jinxing it because I keep saying it, but... Nat 1, let's go.
You were joking, right?
No, I don't know what it is yet.
It was a nat 1.
Was it really?
Yeah. In that case, Jaleel, roll me intelligence.
Fuck.
If you can hear me talk, roll me intelligence.
Oil.
What?
Oil.
Oh my goodness. Alright. I will remove this part of the note then real fast. Oh wait, I'll allow one more check because Alexi knows boats. Alexi, roll me intelligence.
I know boat.
Because this is for information that you guys might have exchanged with each other on the ride here. You know, we're about to go back to you guys in a second, don't worry. We're finished up here in a second. We're about to go back to you guys.
I can add a D10 to this.
I can add it 10 to the...
Shut up! Wait, would I be able to have my brother assist with this? Give me an advantage?
As a craftsman, I don't know boats.
Actually, you're right,
Yeah,
correct.
architecture.
Also, you know what? Give me a check as well, Drew. Give me a check as well.
Intelligence?
Yes, please.
Would I have my brother be able to assist me with this? Because...
I'll say you can add a D10 to that.
Yay, so 2D10.
But Drew definitely has some information.
Mr. Clean Cast.
I will say this is, of course, a conversation that can happen in hindsight, or better yet, this is how we'll do this.
71.
71. This is how we'll do this. Because Drew knows a lot about carpentry and general make of most vessels, and because Alexi knows boats in particular, the two of you, through conversing briefly on the trip back from the lighthouse, will have discovered that the boat that was taken by Vincent and his team looked to be a boat of like Mosin make or origin, but had a lot of upgrades that were from Gaspillage. Lots of like mechanical and improvements and enhancements to make it more suitable for prolonged travel, or I guess just survivability and durability overall. I'll say you noticed that first, Drew, because you're used to seeing, Mosin boats, because the shape and frame of the boat and how it was structured. You've seen that on Mosin boats, but it was made of metal. Had some reinforced parts to it, extra additions, and Alexi, you would have also noticed that most Mosin boats have that similar kind of shape and length, but again was not particularly entirely of Mosin design. And I'll put the boat description in the chat now. That was to determine if you had the bottom note or not, if you knew that they had Mosin origin or not. Which is a pretty huge thing to have for knowing about this boat. But the notes for how the boat looks is in the notes chat.
Alright. I'm still talking to the guy?
Yes.
No. Okay, great. I don't know shit.
You know this. You would have discussed this with everyone else on the trip back.
Oh, okay.
This
okay,
is this I was
cool.
trying to see if in hindsight you'll realize that. As I was trying to see if this was something that was noticed.
Okay. Nice. It's a Mosin boat. It's been in Gaspillage for a while, so lots of updates from here, but mostly Mosin. It's a couple of guys on it, going yay high.
You can come up with this book. 2 days ago. Yeah, we've got a Mosin boat here. They came in, stopped by for a bit, and they shoved off again.
Great. Thank you for telling me. I'll shake his hand and turn back around.
Okay.
Oh?
Oh yeah, I was saying they shoved off after a bit, but not all of them.
Yeah. Not all of them?
No, they got in I believe they were getting a tow somewhere.
That's strange.
Yeah, not all of them. Most of them shoved off further south, but I believe they were getting a vehicle to tow the boat onto land, from what I recall. But they're going to tow it onto land somewhere else.
How did they tell you where, or maybe there was something wrong with the boat?
Oh damn! 81. I overheard them talking about towing it down to the Voyager's Sea and sailing in that way. To
The
avoid
what?
tide. They were talking about getting a cart to tow their boat down to the Voyager's Sea.
Oh, well, that's
And put it back in the water over there
perfect.
to avoid the typhoon and the coast.
Oh, okay. That
Well,
makes
you'll lie
sense.
about
So they're
that,
probably
though,
still
but-
going.
Most likely. At this point, I assume if it's 2 days ago, I'm assuming they probably already towed it on land and they're probably driven off somewhere else. Don't know where, but presumably the Voyager to
Yeah.
shove off somewhere else.
No worries. You've given me enough information. Then now I'll shake his hand and leave.
Right on then. Alright, have a nice day. Also,
You
you should
too.
really invest in getting a raincoat if you're going to be out in these waters for too long. It's going to adjust your clothes that are almost like fully soaked through again.
Yeah, no, it's a very important question I had to ask. I ran out here.
Oh, absolutely. Well, carry on then.
All right.
You close the
I'll
book.
go
and
back
to walk
inside.
into the
Yeah.
building. Nasir re-enters the building while you all are finishing
Yeah.
up your soup at this point.
Visibly pissed.
You guys have full bellies, you're hydrated, moisturized in your lane. Very soothing rain outside. You have this is like a small little circle window you guys can see like next to you. You see people like walking out in the mud, or
Yeah, very soothing rain.
yeah, people kind of. I mean, you're inside. They're inside, so it's good for them. But Nasir enters as you all finish your food and the plates and bowls are taken away.
Yeah, the door slams open and he looks like a white cat.
Nasir is drenched.
And miserable. I'll stomp up to the table and be like, "They gone. They left."
Okay.
They're gone. I spoke to the harbor master. He said they had some stupid vehicles and they towed their boats to the other fucking whatever it's called, Voyager Sea. I don't know, but they're gone. They left already.
That makes sense. They wanted to avoid the bend.
Oh, all right. You just knew that. All right.
Well, yes, it adds quite a few days to the journey to go all the way around the bend. If you're able to go across the land, then you're going to probably cut off probably another week of your journey.
Oh, so we're going to pursue them and be another week behind. You're saying?
Yes.
I'll sit down. I'll take my coat off or my jacket off and start like wringing it out.
I don't have the resources like a car or be able to tow. I guess we could try to. If we have money, you could
to rent a car?
ask around to see if we could find a tow, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's expensive. I've never had to do it. I've just sailed all the time. If you have the money, we can try, but it's always possible.
I mean, is that can I? Or I have a DM question actually, or maybe it's a bad idea for me to have this question because I don't think Nazir would know at all.
That's so good as a question.
Is a vehicle that can tow a boat on land even a casual thing to be looking for?
I mean, not for long distances, but from what I don't know. I think from what mainly Group 1 had seen and described to you all, they had a custom-made steam cart that was given treads or tracks instead of having wheels. So it was meant to truck through difficult terrains. And they had some sort of vehicle that was meant to haul boats as well. Hauling boats isn't an uncommon thing. It is definitely it definitely is done. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But hauling a boat over non-paved land in a normal steam cart is not something that is commonly done.
You need fucking.
And this is not paved?
This is no every I mean this road is paved up to this 6, but if they were to cut from here down to here, no, not paved. It is open plains and hills.
Yeah. Honestly, if we're going to that part of the Voyager Sea, personally, it would probably only add on a couple of days to that journey.
If it's a smooth journey.
If it's...
I mean, that's to say that their journey's smooth too. They're going across the fucking, like, wild lands to try to avoid it. I don't think these people are that experienced sailors. They're just trying to not have to sail.
They just look so professional.
Yeah. They have money. They don't have smarts.
I mean...
Any seasoned sailor is going to want to take the water, not the land. Especially unpaved roads. It sounds like a fucking death trap. My vote is just to keep going through the water and take into account that I can do better on the water than on the land.
Yes, I'll have to agree with you.
From this Voyager Sea.
Can I make a quick little estimate myself?
Sure. Let's see, if you were to sail around.
Yep.
Do that again, like that.
Probably about 2 weeks.
Damn.
And if you're going to be going by car, or even like a slow moving, like fucking buggy, or like tank track, basically, it's still going to be like a week and a half to 2 weeks. And that's if you have nothing going wrong.
I guess, yeah.
That'd be,
and then it could also
that'd be about
like,
20. It'd be about 23 days for you guys.
Yeah.
If they were going straight across, if we're going to go by half speed of a steam cart. That's about 9 days for them to go across land at half speed.
What are the negatives to doing that? Is it just like could it damage the boat?
Depends on how it's towed. But from what
I
you've
just
seen
think-
from Vincent's crew, if they have anything, like we said, if they have anything, they have money.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the
They
boat
would
is
have-
damaged, even if they needed to have a safer way to tow it, they'd probably find a way to get it done in some
Yeah.
regard.
Not to
I meant
mention,
for
if they have a specialty cart, that's because it's made to go off-road. We wouldn't have that option.
And you would know that going to the McDougal's cart servicing shop, your group in particular, that this was a specially made cart for the sake of going off-road while maintaining a lighter weight frame.
Yeah. That stupid personalized cart.
I have a thought, but I'm not going to say it because my character wouldn't.
You can say it out of character.
Nope, I will not, because it does not relate to my character at all.
Okay.
Are there any adjustments we could make to our own boat to go quicker?
Rapid typing.
Basically. Say someone walks in, it's like, you are done with your seating. There is an open bar for you to sit at unless you're going to converse a bit longer. Just let me know and I'll put a timer back up on your door to know.
We'll keep talking for a little longer.
Okay, I'll put that on your timer. You kind of like cranking the little like, wind up clock thing around the door. Just tick down again.
Cosmina, you have money, would you know of any fancy things that could help us get there?
Would I?
I did the goop face just now from Meet the Robinsons. Well, you may have heard a little thing about a week ago called the Sky Caught. Hang on, let me play the broadcast again, guys.
On the radio.
Where is it? Hey guys. Oh, you weren't here, Char. Here you go.
No, I mean,
Groundbreaking report has just come in. We've got a huge story. An incredible announcement for the technological and scientific communities. No, Gaspia's own Interlock member Renee Lotter has done it again. You thought the steam cart was a game changer. Well, we're just now getting word that a brand new vehicle by the name of the Sky Cart, or at the very least, a prototype of it, is being unveiled and set to fly. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Fly across the Crescent Ocean. There is no stopping Miss Lotter as she paves the way for more major breakthroughs in the field of engineering and travel. Stay tuned to TN Radio for more updates and information. Now, a brief message on behalf of today's sponsor.
I'm not doing the sponsor again. I refuse to play the sponsor again.
okay. But you said that it was invite only, right?
To fly on, yes.
Okay. I mean, there is the Sky Cart, but it's invite only.
And it is very far at the moment.
Like I said, we could always use boat. I know both.
Yes, you know, Alexi.
So,
Remember, guys, Alexi's very dull. That's keep in mind. I'm a fisherman. I know fish
I mean,
and men.
if you wanted to try to take the Sky Cart, I mean, going back to Visex wouldn't be a huge downside. I did kind of go radio silent after I told my brother that there were men looking for me.
Aren't there always?
Boo, tomato.
Yeah.
Yes, he probably has his men looking for you.
There's a phone here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably call him.
Yeah, I gotta call.
I mean, he'll probably be upset about that. He could get us an invite.
Ring ring, hey, sorry for dropping off the face of the earth. I know you've been worried about me. Can you get me an in?
Sorry for not calling you in 10 days. What's up?
Oh,
Sorry for telling you that I'm in danger and then not responding. The car's fucked up. We're in the ocean.
You don't want to know where I am right now.
Are you making the call?
Yeah, I'll call him.
Call the number. Picks up. This is the Unless family. How can I help you?
Hi.
If there is, like, a way to describe Venom in a voice. Dear sister, it's been so long. 10 days, by my assumption, and about 100 PSOs looking for you. How have you been?
Well, you know, I ended up in Bloomfast.
Oh, wonderful, dear sister. Wonderful. I'm guessing you went because you were kidnapped by the men looking for you, right?
Not exactly. Though I did find the men looking for me.
Wonderful. Great. How can I, your man in the chair who you promised to keep informed of every step in your journey, do for you? How can I help you?
So, could you get me an invite for the Skycon?
To the unveiling or to fly aboard it?
To fly.
Of course, dear sister. Of course. As soon as you come home
Could it?
and ask that yourself.
Oh, okay. Could that invite maybe extend to a group of people?
8 other Could it maybe cover 8 people?
Just, eight people?
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll father know, and you can ask him yourself to make sure it's all good to go. Because I'm sure he'd love to hear from you.
You're gonna tell father?
Oh, I didn't have to tell father. You see, when you don't call me for 5 days, 10 days, he asks me questions, and when I run out of lies after day 7, things happen.
My God.
Okay.
My God.
He's suffering.
He's so mad.
Oh my God, I've been off of mute?
Just now, you muted just. Oh wait, wait a minute.
My fault. I had a 5K Magneto on.
Hey, you didn't invite me. That's crazy.
God.
Anyways, we're also about to come back to you, Jose, in a second here. They're finishing up this convo. We're gonna you guys.
Side loading while DMing is crazy.
I'm not playing it right now, but you mad at that? Oh God! From my mic in the distance.
Okay, I'll see you in Visex, and I'll ask father myself.
Wonderful. And I'm still the man in the chair for now. Father's not taking away my position yet, so perhaps you can get him off my back too. Glad you're safe. Good to hear from you.
It's nice to hear from you too. And then I hang up.
Would anyone mind? I'm gonna say you can finish up the scene, but I was wanting to say this still. I was wanting to ask anyone mind who's currently having our scene and stuff. Would we mind shifting over to the other group because they've been sitting here for a while?
I'm not about to right now. I'm going there right now.
Okay.
Before you all discuss and possibly get your departure to Visix, we go to group 1. Jaleel and Drew. Lucian is knocked out on the fucking couch as he is finally getting back all the rest he missed for like 15 days. So, that being said, you two are in Visix. Let me actually move you guys to the map in particular. Jose, go to scene, and Jaleel, go to scene. Jaleel and Drew. You two are helming group 1. Oh, Tark, not Tark? You gotta go, don't worry. You gotta go, man. You got work in like 3 hours. You gotta go. Let's do this? Okay, let's do this. Jose, you here?
Yeah.
It's you and Jaleel. Lucian is
Understood.
knocked out. You have, I believe I put the date you guys were here in the chat a while ago. However, you have, I believe, 6 days until the actual sky. Hang on a minute. Let's scroll real fast. Just make sure I get this right. Group 6. 4th. You guys have. Yeah. You guys have about 3 days until the unveiling, and about 6 days until it actually takes off.
All right.
You have time to purchase things, to discuss, to plan. What would you guys care to do?
So we have 6 days to find a way to sneak onto this ship, eh?
No, it's a plane.
Oh, that's even better. Is it like a giant blimp?
You haven't seen it yet. It's being unveiled in a couple of days here.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna. So we have 3 days to the unveiling.
Yeah, the
and then
unveiling
3
is
days-
public. You can see it publicly for free, but to get on board,
we
it's
have
invite
3 days
only.
to the unveiling, and then 3 days after that unveiling to find out how we're gonna sneak on.
Yes, precisely.
Okay. As of right now, bring my suit to the tailor. Gotta look spiffy at all times.
Are you going to the tailor that Lucian goes to?
Yeah. The nice one.
Goes in and he goes.
Make sure I let him know I know Lucian though.
Okay.
Tell him I know a guy.
Lucian goes. You know Lucian, do you? Wonderful. I help put together his suits. I'll put together a nice suit for you. What do you want me done to your suit? What do you want me to do to your suit?
Come, listen closely, buddy. Have you been introduced to the Huz? Because that's all I need.
Say no more, fam. I'm kidding. But Jaleel, you and Lucy are at the tailor. Are you gonna buy a suit, Jaleel?
Nah.
Nah. All right. I'm just making sure. It is also a very little homely tailor. It's like a pretty small building. Got a whole rack of like suits on the back hanging up in little plastic wraps. He goes, in that case, I will begin setting up your suit right now. 1 second. I can begin taking measures of you. It appears as though your sleeve is about 1/4 of an inch too long for your wrist. It goes a bit towards your palm. Begins to take measurements on that. And toward the waist, it's a bit too drawn out. Gotta tighten that a bit more to give you more of that, like, that taper you're looking for. And the collar's good. Whoever made the collar for this suit did a good job at the very least. Where'd you buy this suit from?
Where I buy the suit from?
It was from a pretty fancy spot.
I don't know.
It's like 100 It's like 100 cards. You pay. It was a pretty fancy spot.
I remember paying $5.50 for it.
Yeah, it was a nice suit. He looks at it and goes, if you bought this from a fancy place that makes nice suits, whoever made this ripped you off. Because I'm finding a lot of issues here. Even the inseam is... Well, don't worry. I'll have this done by tomorrow afternoon. It leaves to me.
Well, thank you, good sir. I'll make sure to find the name of that place and pay it a visit.
He'll nod. He'll take your suit, kind of hang it up on the rack, and then kind of shift it down back towards where he works at. And you, sir, anything? Looks to you, Jaleel.
Yes. Can I speak with you over here?
Of course. And he walks over with you. Small table.
I think I have everything I need. Do you have strong material can resist scratch?
Scratches?
Yes, I need a large potato size bucket. The inside magicians.
That should be easily done. I have some material we use for lots of bodyguard suits, so I can definitely do that.
Make sure it would be like is a little comfortable, little.
You want like interior padding in the pocket, like a warm pocket?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. For yours, it'll run you 30 cards. For your friend, it'll be 55.
Never.
Damn! He's giving me a hug. What is
He's scamming you too.
He better hook you up.
All right, bet.
You remember Lucian's coming for like 3 suits now.
I said 55. How much do I have?
A lot, bro.
I forgot. My fault, OG.
Yeah, bro. But let's see what you got real quick. I'm about to stick
I'm
you.
I'm at 245.
Yeah, you chilling.
Yeah, that brought me down to 195.
But yeah, he'll take your coat as well, Jaleel. Hang it up. Same for you. Tomorrow afternoon it'll be done. I have my word. He takes both of them and he begins to. He sort of like immediately begins to get to work.
Oh.
You see like a. Let's be like a fine silk strings. He begins to kind of almost redo parts of like the seams that were messed up with like these like silken strings and threads.
Okay, I just had to after that I had out start looking. Well, no, I asked him if he knows about like the closest weapon shop or armory to get my dagger resharpened.
There's a survival store about 3 blocks south of here.
All right, thank you, sir. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And then I make my way towards that shop.
How about you, Jaleel? Before you go to bed, because I'm not letting you stay much longer, Tark.
Oh. I'll split and go. We're in the part of town where his office is, right where I got the intellect on it.
Ah, okay. So you're heading up.
That's the northeast.
Yeah, northeast. I'll put you up there. I'll put Lucien right here. And I'll put Drew right down here. I'll move that there. You want to do your thing now, Tark? You want to do it when you, like, next time you have a session? We can just go back in time and do your thing here.
Sure, that works.
Yeah, because I'm not letting you stay up, dog. 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, Tucker Goss. You haven't worked today,
It
man.
was
Appreciate
fun.
it. Sorry we didn't get to you
Have fun,
sooner. I was trying to
everybody.
get everyone back to
Yeah.
to one like to the same time frame because you guys are 5 days ahead.
Okay.
Wait, I got you.
Word.
I got you next time for sure. It'll be your group up first, definitely.
No problem. Alright, I'll catch y'all.
Thanks, Stark. See you later.
Yeah.
All right, Drew, you go down to the open shop. I'll say to sharpen your knife. It'll be charge you to sharpen your knife. They've got like stations you can do it yourself, of course.
Perfect. I just do that, and then I head back, train my bird up some more until he has the eye pecked down perfect.
All right, go ahead and roll me intelligence. And I'm gonna roll intelligence for your bird also. What is this picture Tark found for this damn squirrel? No, because y'all need to see this. What kind of damn squirrel is this? All right, and your bird. Let's see here. Give it advantage because you rolled well. He's not picking it up too well the first day. He kind of tries to peck at your eyes almost just because you get too close for a second.
Oh man.
But I mean, it's a start. He's pecking at eyes at the very least. That's better than nothing. He's pecking at eyes.
Wait, this is day one though. There's no way this is still day one.
Oh, no wait, no, yeah it is. No, I guess it should be day 2. You're right. It should be day 2. Give me another roll.
I thought I had my training when Lucian started his training.
Oh yeah, I remember now because you did training before you went to Bloomfest. I recall that now.
Yeah.
I recall that now. Let me go look at the. Okay. Okay. In that case, let me roll something different for him real fast. Roll that. Oh yeah. I'll say it's not perfect, but he knows when to peck eyes. You can say like you can give him like a little command word, and whatever's in front of him, he'll peck whatever eyes are in front of him pretty much. It does not matter who it is, but if there's eyes in front of him, he's pecking at him. It does not matter who they are.
All right, perfect. That's all I need.
That's as far as you can get right now. Is getting
I'm gonna
that
start
done.
throwing the bird.
The rest is gonna come with just like in time and in person training.
Pretty much.
Yes,
Yeah.
learn who's friend and foe.
I'll say Lucian wakes up, trains his dog some more, even though Chris isn't here. I know he probably want to train his dog some more. I'm not gonna be a little too much. I'll say Lucian also begins to work on finding other pet sitter for you guys, unless you're bringing your bird with you to on the next bit of the journey.
I'm bringing my bird.
He's not bringing his dog, but he does begin to do it some more. Actually, you know what? No, you can't bring his dog on a plane. I'll ask if he wants to try, but for the sake of right now, he's going to begin looking to a pet sitter to watch Ghost while you guys are potentially on a plane. Awesome. We're going to... Let me actually shift real fast. I'm going to forget. We're going to come back to you in a second, Jose. We're going to get them on their death row walk back to the city so that Cosmina can talk to her dad and get in trouble. I will also say, I mean, I know Chris wouldn't do it, but Lucian's gonna not tell people his address, but tell like a park or a place nearby where you guys can meet up once everyone's back in the city. He's gonna leave that message with you.
That's not Lucian.
Actually, he'll leave with you, Drew. He'll say,
Yeah.
he'll say,
I'll make the
Drew,
call.
can you? I'm going to try to find a dog sitter. Can you try to find the other people when they get in the city, or call the number for Cosmina and tell them where to meet us for this sky card thing?
Yeah, I got you for sure. Oh.
Thank-
No. I'm British.
I'm British.
Alright, mate. No problem.
Thank you. I'm going to go find the sitter now. And he walks out.
Alright.
However, groups 2 and 3. Cosmina has entered the booth after finishing the phone call.
So I can get this on the sky cart. We do have to go back to Visex, and I have to talk to my father.
Ooh.
But we can go on the sky card. If we still want to maybe do that.
Well, I certainly do at this point.
Well, you, Alexandra.
I think that we should go to visit to go on the flying. But how will we get there?
Simply by reversing everything we did in the last session.
You guys just sail 6 days back up and go back to Bloomfast and drive from Bloomfast back over there.
No, we can't because she took the car.
Actually, what is today? Because this is where something important happens. Hang on a minute. I got notes for this. You guys are lucky. I've gone this step in my notes at times. Where is it? Where is it?
We all
Where
got
is it?
a meteor hit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was waiting for it to happen. Meteors.
Rocks fall.
Ooh. Ah, found it. There is what's today? Today is oh, okay. Yeah, there is a shuttle. It is the beginning of it is the beginning of a new month. I did check my notes for that. Shuttles only make their trips on the first and last weeks of every month. There is a shuttle that is scheduled to show up to this port tonight, and will take you back up to Visix for the low fee of 5 cards for one way, 10 per round trip. Yep, it's outer city.
Okay.
Inner city is free. Outer city costs 5 cards for one way, 10 per round trip.
Mm-hmm.
Would you just care to do that, or try and fucking what's the word called? I can't remember the word. Man.
Hitchhike.
Yeah, hitchhike.
Hitchhike.
Your
Oh, no.
You can hitchhike, or you can catch the shuttle.
We're not train hopping.
Oh, the train doesn't come.
Take
Oh
the
no,
shuttle.
the train does come down here. Actually, it is. Those are government trains, though. You're not getting on those. So, I'll say evening comes to you all at Port Storm. The shuttle cart does arrive. You see some fishermen getting on, some getting off. Whoever is climbing aboard is 5 cards.
Cool.
Okay.
You know what? Hang on. Where's Jay's sheet at? Where's it, buddy? Should I make Jay pick for everyone? No, you mean. Jay's sick. I can't make him pick everyone. But yeah, I'll say this in chat. Just so everyone, because I know that Kristen's not here right now. People pick up Nicole. 2 and 3. Mark off 5 cards for the shuttle service. It is. Actually, I'll GM layer this one now. Because you all get here. 24. Perfect. Perfect. Get this fucking squirrel off my screen. There we go. Sorry. The squirrel's on my screen, so I forgot about that. Perfect. Whoops. Okay. That's not right. Put me back. You all arrive back in Visix on the evening of the 6th. Or, not the 6th, the evening of... my calendar. The 4th. Is that right? Is that right? I think I'm right, actually. I was right. You guys arrive the evening of the 6th. Into Visix. This is the day before the unveiling. The unveiling happens tomorrow morning. But it was a long bus ride back to Visix. You'll arrive here. Literally there. And are dropped off. I'll just put dropped off downtown. Let me copy this real fast. Don't mind me, I'm just copying that group 2 tokens I have it real fast. Group. The group. Dropped off downtown at the train and cart station. Downtown Visix. The city is alive. This is the first time being back in the city in about 15 days. Going on 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for you guys. First time being back in the city. Towering buildings, honking of horns, people talking. Lights, actual lights that aren't just flashlights or lanterns. Let me play this. This one. Because it's not raining here anymore. No more rain, because you're not in Visix anymore. Or you're not in Bloomfast, or on the coast. And this one. So, that being said, with you all back in Visix, only Drew is here. Good there. With you all back in Visix, and there is a day before the unveiling. To find the address, this is for you as well, Drew. To learn the address of where the unveiling is happening, you do have to go to the Interlock Governance Building in the downtown area to get the exact address of where you're heading to. It gives you like step-by-step directions of how to get there if you're driving or if you're getting a shuttle. There we go. What are you okay to do? As you all have arrived back in Visix, officially everyone has arrived in Visix.
Mm.
Everyone is dead.
I'm gonna go talk to my dad, I guess.
Group 3 goes mute.
I do.
About you, Alexandra. There is a matter of getting the actual address of the Sky Cart unveiling.
We don't know where that is.
You do not. They said that to get the address, you have to go to the Interlock Governance Building in the downtown area and just ask for the address, and they'll tell you how to get there.
Guys, I think I'm going to go get the location for the unveiling.
Sounds good. No problem. I will keep breathing in the city air. Ugh.
And you're welcome to go with them, of course. You don't gotta, because I mean, there's. I'm not thinking about it, there's nowhere to go for you guys right now anymore. Your room. You had a rented room, so it's Nasir's going with Alexandra. I'll say Marlon will follow as well because Jay's not here.
I will say that Yuri and I go back to his house.
Okay. Yuri. Group. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I'll unveil Huel's homes now, actually. Here you guys go. I will now unveil the homes of every person in the party at this point. So you can see where everyone actually lives, ironically enough. And we're missing Alexandra. Boom.
Oh, Yuri and Nasir's office, they were all close to each other. Damn.
Yeah, rich person, lawyer, doctor.
Whoa.
Homeless fisherman.
The only person that's not like super wealthy that has a house in the city is Lucian.
And he's in the outer, yeah.
Lucian.
And he's in the northeast district.
where normal people are.
I will say,
Okay.
Drew. There we go.
Yeah, what's going on?
You come across Nasir, Alexandra, Marlon, and that's it. Yeah, everyone. That's everyone. You come across all of them at the governance building, as you're also there to get the address for the showing tomorrow.
Hoi, mate! Nice to see you again.
Oh.
Hey.
Man, they just vanished again. They were right there.
Alright, then, mate. Well, don't want to see you anyways.
Damn.
Let's walk off.
Alexandra, this year. You see Drew. They're dead. Dead as hell. What shoes they got on?
Oh, shit.
I checked them, don't worry. You said you were with Alexandra. I checked. So that's what
Where are we?
You guys are at the governance building to get the address. I
Mhm.
think you ran into Drew there.
Hello. Are you also here to get the information?
Yes, yes.
Where is the front desk for the guy?
You just walk up the not a huge staircase, walk up a slight staircase, the four of you, and you do come across not a long line, but a decent line of people, also at the front desk. All at the kind of the front desk area where there's kind of two half circles. People at each desk are kind of giving out papers and helping with documentation, taking down names, and giving out little stickers.
Hmm.
And you can assume.
I tap.
What's up, sorry?
I want to tap the person in front of me in line and ask them if they're there for the same thing.
That is correct. I'm here for the or to at least get the others for the unveiling. Yeah.
Do you think that is why it is very busy now? That's what people are here for.
I'd hope so. It's a big breakthrough. I'm not even into like technology or like that, but it just seemed interesting to look at.
Alright, good to know. Thank you. I'm in the right place.
Yeah, it shouldn't be long. They're moving pretty quick. It's just some people have larger groups that need to get their names written down for it. So make sure you know in your group who's, is it just you four going? Make sure you have everyone's names ready to go for whoever's going. If you have people at home going, because they need to get a head count for, I'm guessing something, I don't know, census or something.
Thanks, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, no problem.
Amanda, sir, you also, since you're unmuted finally, Drew was with you as well. Marlon is idle animation behind you guys.
Who's Marlon?
That's Jay's character, but Jay's sick.
I've never heard that name ever.
Yeah, you've never been here with Jay, and Jay's never been here with you at the same time. It's weird. Whenever you've been here, Jay's not been here. Whenever Jay's been here, you've not been here.
Oh no.
Jay's been here for this. She's been here for like 4 sessions now. 5 sessions. He replaced Derek because Derek jumped out of the game.
Oh nice.
So I'll caution you. You would have only met him like 4 sessions ago, anyways. But he wasn't. I don't think he was there that session. I don't think you were there that session. But you do see Drew at the very least. Drew is there in line with you guys. You guys do get to the front after about like half an hour or so of, I guess, hanging about. He looks at you all and goes, "Hello. Who's up next? Is it you four?"
Yes.
I mean, I think so.
Okay, names please, from left to right.
I step forward rizzingly and say, Drew Maplewood, got your service.
I'll help him. I can help. A
Sure,
charisma roll.
sure. Roll charisma. Sure. Stupid.
I step forward with.
What are you adding to the roll this year?
any roll involving speaking equal to my intelligence modifier times 2, so it's 6.
So you're 85.
No.
As you take a step forward, real like a blink of an eye fast, you feel someone come straighten your spine out and correct your posture for a second as you walk forward. I guess she'll go. Nice to meet you, True Maplewood. I don't know how to respond to this scenario. I don't know how a clerk giving out addresses would be rizzed exactly. So I'm trying to figure it out.
I was just coming by to find out the address of the flight.
Of course. She hands you the piece. So you see everyone else like writing their names down of who's going first, and then they give them the card. She just kind of looks at you and just hands you the card.
Damn.
No need to take down names, I guess.
I just see I have a memorable name. Take the card and just sassily walk away.
Do you guys follow?
I just wanted to see if he could do it.
Do you guys follow? I guess because you have the address now.
I guess, yeah. I mean, no, we have to give them the names of everybody, right?
You don't have to. She gave you the address already.
Damn.
They take the names of everyone going first, and then they give you the address after they do the head count.
Alright, this is the last time I try to be serious in this game.
I mean,
Steps forward rizzingly.
he's been doing this all campaign. I had to give him one win. He's been trying all campaign. He deserves a win at this point.
Great, I'll pat him on the shoulder and be like, nice.
I mean, at the very least, if you want to sneak in now, it is that would be a way of sneaking in because they don't know how many of your group are actually going anymore because they didn't put names down. So technically speaking, that is a way to bypass them knowing exactly who you are if you didn't want that to happen. You can still give your names, but if you didn't want to, you don't have to anymore.
Mm-hmm. I walk away.
Nasir? Marlon also walked away, by the way. I'm pretty sure Marlon will walk away as well. Nasir, about you?
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lag behind.
You all walk away. And like,
Yeah.
she goes, didn't I? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Next! You guys have the address. Quick in and out. And you guys would know
it's tomorrow now, right?
Yes,
so easy.
It's tomorrow. And you guys would know that Cosmina went to her place, Yuri and Alexi went to Yuri's place, both of which got rides over to Uptown, ironically enough.
So we're going uptown?
Where to, though? There's two places I guess technically 3 places you can go. There's your place, Nasir, Cosmina's place, and Yuri's place. Which one would you like to go to? There are 3 options.
Are Drew and Yuri in the same group?
It doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, but I'm asking, like, do we know where Yuri even is?
I mean, Christian's not here, but Yuri's place, you've been told the address probably.
Okay, great.
So.
Yeah, I'll turn towards the other 2. You know, either way, I think we're going uptown. There's a couple places we could go. I think the doctor, whatever his name is, Yuri, he has a place. Some of us are there. We could go to the owner's establishment's. I'd rather not go there. I have an office also if, if you have any problems with the doctor.
Up to you, Drew and Alexandra, because Marlon is an NPC right now.
The one before the office?
Which one?
Yeah, it's Yuri's place, which is Christian's character, the doctor, and then we could go harass Alexandra, sorry. We could harass Cosmina at the Honors Worth establishment.
No, it's not their place. That's her house in particular.
Oh, her house specifically?
Yeah, she has like a
Oh,
townhouse
great.
there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's multiple abodes.
Yeah, her family has a house and she has her own house because she wanted to live alone.
Mm.
And this is your office.
This is why I hate the Honors Words.
That's why we hate the honors words.
The doctor, I think. To find to meet up with our colleague.
Perfect. I'll yeah, and when we get there, hopefully he has a phone. We can give Plasmina a call.
Yes, that sounds great.
Right, and then we bum on the bus.
Catch the bus over there. In that interim, since Christian and Prisha are still not home yet, I could be wrong, of course. Before we get back to you, Alexi, we're gonna jump over to Kazmina arriving at your place. You see, not your car parked out front, and your car is also parked out front.
You mean Yuri? I don't own a house.
Oh yeah, yours. No, sorry, Yuri. Go back to you in a second here, Alexi, or both of you, because you guys are together.
I don't own a house.
Kazmina, you see your dad's car and your car parked out front.
Great. I like take a minute to steel myself, and then I go inside.
Okay. You see like a little sticker on your car window as you pass by that just says, "Dropped it off, Anna."
Great.
You enter. Kind of up the stairs. You see like in your kitchen, Dad's wearing like the suit vest with the button-up shirt underneath, sleeves are rolled up. Has a glass of something in his hand. Leaning against the counter, looking at like a small book he's reading.
Daughter, it's
Hello,
been,
Father.
according to your brother, a couple of weeks since last you checked in.
Puts the cup down, kind of pushes it aside.
And I'm told you wanted... You requested 9 tickets to the Skycart voyage.
If you could, that would be great.
I can do many things, Cosmina. One of which would be to tell you no and leave you at home until this whole spy game is done for not abiding by the agreement we had about keeping your brother in the loop.
I know, and I'm sorry. It was very last minute, and there's no phones in Bloomfast.
I'd heard that you went to Bloomfast, but I chose to not believe you actually did so. But you did go to Bloomfast. And who are these 8 other people? I know 2 of them. The Seer Fellow and Alexandra, but who are these 6 others you need tickets for after one trip to Bloomfast?
Well, there is Yuri Rostova, Marlan. I don't know how to say that last name.
Well, Othalamus.
Othalamus, there we go. Alexei Boyevich, Drew Maplewood, Jaleel, and what's Chris's character's name?
Lucian Dalka.
And a Lucian Dalka.
As you speak, I mean, your father, of course, is not part of the government here, not part of the interlock. You know, he's not he's an important businessman, but he's not actually a part of the government itself. Regardless of that, you can see he is still an intelligent man. Every name you say, you can see him clocking and registering, and will probably be looking up in the future.
Yeah. I have to really hope they don't have an awful criminal history.
And you need the tickets for you and them on the Skycart. Why exactly?
We are following a lead to Ermos.
Overseas.
Yes, overseas.
Now tell me, daughter, why should I allow you to go overseas with 6 strangers following a lead when you couldn't keep in touch at home for a week. No answer.
This is very important to the people that got hurt, and also this is the first time since I've done anything that I feel like I'm doing something of my own. I feel like I've spent all this time trying to live up to the family name. And for the first time, I'm not. I'm just doing something for me. And that doesn't excuse not keeping up, but I will try to keep in touch more.
She strides over, puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "You don't have to live up to the family name. It is just a name. But if this is important to you, the injured people we've taken care of, I won't say they don't matter, but in this case in particular, if this is important to you and not them, you need to really, really want this, Cosmina. You're going beyond anything our family can do or that Gaspillage can do. You're going to a different place entirely away from family.
I really want this.
You should speak to your brother, who is waiting for you in your little office. However, if you can convince him, you can convince me. And I'll be looking into your friends overseas. If you convince your brother,
there we go.
I will get you 9 tickets. I have to speak to my brother to do so. But if you're sure.
Okay. I'm sure.
Never mind. Go talk to him. I'll be down here waiting.
Okay. I go and I talk to my brother.
Walk down the hall. Open the door.
I don't knock on the door.
You don't knock on the door? I mean, it's your house. You don't need to knock on the door. Technically, this is your house. They're just visiting for right now.
Yeah.
Open the door to your office. Your brother's sitting behind the desk, kind of feet kicked up. Does not look happy.
Feet on the desk?
Feet on the... That's the first thing you say to me, sister, after not seeing me for 10 days? After going to the flooded city across the coast?
Well, I would think that if you had a little respect for me, you wouldn't put your feet on the desk.
When I ask you to call me.
I called eventually.
15 days.
It was like 10 days.
Close enough. Didn't get home until almost 20 days.
But you knew where I was.
What? What did father say? What did he say?
He said that if I wanted to get the tickets, that I had to convince you.
Fat chance!
You didn't. I didn't even finish.
I heard convince me, and I lost all credibility. I'm not being convinced. Nothing is gonna convince me ever.
Come on. You'll get me out of your hair.
I won't. I'll be the man in the chair still.
But you'll be the man in the chair where it is harder for me to get contact to you.
Isn't that put me in worse place? If father asks where you are, wouldn't it put me in an even worse spot than before?
Okay, what could I possibly do to convince you to let me go?
I want you to drop the silly notion that by somehow becoming the heir to the family, people in the family will like you more. That's what I want. And to drop that notion right here, right now, admit it, and fully mean it.
That's so rude.
It's the truth, though. You already know mother and father can't love you any more than they already do. Because it is the most they can give and more. And you already know that I've literally risked my professional career making sure you did not get murdered by strangers in the middle of nowhere, dear sister. You have nothing to prove to us.
I think she kind of like takes a minute, and I think that she deflates a little, not like making herself smaller, but like all of this weight that she has been holding on her shoulders is like gone a little bit. And she looks at her brother and she goes, "Okay."
I'm not saying
I
you
know.
can't. I'm not saying you can't want to be the heir, but if you come back from going to Eremos and you want to lead the family, it'll be your choice and not because you think you have something to prove. That's all that me and father ever wanted. You think I want to lead the family? You think I'm doing all this because I want to lead the family?
I think you do a little bit.
No! No! Not at all! I'm doing it because you know how stressed father was thinking about you leading the family? Not because he doesn't want you to lead the family, because of how stressful leading the family is. What people will do to try and get the Osworth family behind their project or to support their whatever.
Okay.
If you want to lead the family, you do it because you want to do it, not because you have something to prove. Not because you think they don't love you as much as they love me, because that's a lie. You're going to go across... I've never gone across the ocean. You're going to go across the ocean and explore. And chase down criminals. If you can come back from that and say you want to lead a family of doctors and archaeologists and historians, then I think you've earned it. You think you can stake the claim for that you wanted, but you have to really make it your choice. These people will eat you alive. Even me just working in philanthropy with the extra funds I get, these people will try to eat you alive and twist your ideals and plans into something else. So you have to really come back and want it. Because if you come with a weak will, they'll tear you apart. Take it from me. This sucks.
Are you jealous that I'm
Going
about
overseas,
to go
yes.
off?
But when you come back and try to stake your claim, if you do, you better come back and try and become the heir. I will go overseas, and then you can be the heir of the family and deal with all this stuff.
Okay.
And if you don't want to do
It's
it,
a deal.
if you don't want to do it, then I'll take up the mantle. Or, if by some chance you find it in your heart to consider your brother, we can both do it. They never said you can have dual leadership of the family.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm glad you're not dead. Or kidnapped.
I'm glad that you are still the man in the chair. Even if you put your feet on my desk.
Yeah. Well, a man in the chair needs to be a man in the chair for a mission, so you better make it to the unveiling tomorrow.
I will be there.
Alright, I'm convinced. You can tell father. I came out to yell at you more, but it didn't work. And he stands up and kind of walks past. Gives you like a half hug and then pushes you off and keeps walking. Very visibly pouting as he walked out the door.
And Cosmina will go downstairs and tell her dad that she was able to convince him.
In that case, you do not need to roll your powerful friends thing because you have convinced your father and your brother. But if you didn't convince them, you just wonder you had to roll you had to use your other ability. But your dad looks and goes, "If your brother agrees, I agree too. 9 tickets. On the 10th of the month you have. So you have 4 days until it takes off. Make sure you're there and you're packed for a long trip. Be safe."
I will. Thank you, Father.
You better call me when you land. There should be phones in Patrida.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can find some sort of satellite phone or anything, buy it.
I will.
I left you in the lounge for this trip. In the dresser next to your bed. He picks up the drink and finishes. He swigs the drink down, puts the cup in the sink, and heads out the door, grabbing his coat.
Okay. I go to get the allowance, I guess.
There's a little note on there. I mean, it didn't say for all your friends, it just says for you and your friends, but he didn't know you had fucking 6 extra people. There are 500 cards in there. Because he is, of course, still a wealthy man regardless. And it just says for you and your friends.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, and then I guess...
And you get a phone call.
I'll just, like...
Immediately get a phone call.
I'll answer.
Drew. Drew.
Hello?
Wait.
You just called Cosmina's house after you arrived at Yuri's place.
What am I calling for again? I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
to tell her you're at Yuri's place.
"Wait, Cosmina, I'm at Yuri's place. It's pretty big.
Is it really?
Bigger than I expected. I've been sleeping on a couch for the past week."
Huh. Oh, I have tickets to the Sky Cards.
And they don't know our names.
More important.
My father does know your names. Now, though.
Understood. Well, in that case, I'll be sure to pick up my finest suit.
So I guess just give me Yuri's address and I'll see you soon.
That right? Yuri's address is handy. After about a bit of time here, Cosmino arrives. and you were all together inside of Yuri's house. And since it is about 10 p.m., and I did promise you all about 2 hours, I don't like going over the little 2-hour mark we have. We are missing Tarek, Jay, and Chris. But since we all have arrived at Yuri's place, and there's planning to do for the unveiling tomorrow and the trip in 4 days' time, to give you all plenty of time to prep and plan as a group, we will end our session here.
Hell yeah.
Cool.